Madam Winning Jimin is among the list of a handful of female publishers in Liberia. With decades of journalistic practice, she is the former vice president of the Female Journalists Association of Liberia, FIJA, and also the first female publisher at one of Liberia's oldest post-war newspapers, the Inquirer newspaper. She ascended to the promotional ladder from becoming an intern at the institution to excelling as the head of the institution. But even at that highest position at her institution, she is not excluded.
The poster did not believe in me. Other people said I could make it, but they didn't look at me as the strength for for the institution. They look at me as the strength for the newsroom. People saw me like that girl who was still climbing the ladder. So it was a difficult thing. First, when I became the head, people people started saying, even in my face, you are only the head for the newsroom, you're here for the whole player. And people did, even now, people will still come and see me and still ask and say, I can keep the managing editor. The exception as they come is the editor I'm coming to see or the managing editor I'm coming to see is a male. Challenge is a male dominance. A male dominance, a serious challenge as a female, even rising to that position as a publisher is a serious challenge. Because even now, a publisher even gather and maybe you will only be in the front because they want to show a female face. But when it comes to decisions they make as publishers, sometimes they have their inner cycles and they make their decisions. And you just there, you only maybe just hear it. But to say degree of participant with that low.
In the northern portion of Liberia, 363 kilometers away from Monrovia, the country's capital, Cotto Snow, a female journalist from Radio Ketuma, Bonjima Lopa County, narrates her story. Cotto Snow is a program director at Radio Ketuma, and she has more than a decade's worth of experience in mainstream journalism. She narrates her ordeal as a senior media worker in that part of the country.
There were a lot of instances where I went on the feed to get stories, and people, let's say, look down on me because they think I'm a female, not only a female, but due to my body size, they feel that I'm not qualified to talk to them. I'm not qualified to attend that occasion, which I see as a thing that is not only me who is going through it, but other media colleagues and other people in other sectors are also going through it. Like for our county, Lofa County being one of the more dominant traditional county in Liberia. So there are a lot of traditional issues at times we will not have to attend due to traditional issues as a female. Some of our colleagues, when we go in the fee, want to take advantage of us. Sometimes when we go in the fee, some of the sources we go to interview also want to take advantage of us. So we are like vulnerable to the society, and which is not supposed to be that way.
Like managing publisher Winning and director Snow, Zukwe Conan works at the state-run broadcaster, ELBC Radio. She has won multiple awards for herself as the best newscaster in the country. Yet, she goes through the menace of violence against women in the media.
Wherever I work, I have always strived for excellence. I have always strived to compete with my male counterparts. Sometimes some of them feel intimidated, but I'm not bothered by that because I know that whatever a man does, a woman too is capable of doing it. So I don't feel jaded by whatever thing they try to do to me. I always see that as a stepping stone to be able to move forward because I know in a working area, in a workplace, some men always try to make women feel lesser of themselves. So they try to always deprive you of what you are supposed to be doing. So I always do not pay attention to whatever they do. I think that there should be various hubs, established all around where we have people monitoring what are happening and to be able to report to maybe the media, maybe the government, so that they can catalog all of day by day things that occur.
It is a thing to consider that women in the media who are managers, directors, or even the best in the profession are not exempted from persistent violence against women. How much more violence is being perpetrated against women in the media who are yet to get to the top in the male dominated profession or those aspiring media women? The women speak to their fellow media women.
Only thing I tell the young girls, there could be different forms of violence. Maybe I need go through that, but mine will be psychological. There could be different, So when I say that we continue pressing, whatever it is, do not allow whatever form of violence it is, not let it tie you down, let it not hold you down. Continue pressing forward. So you can be anything you want to be if you press forward. But it would shift, but just don't lose the vision.
Those who are falling prey, I would like to say to them, keep your head up. Life has challenges. It comes from the office. Sometimes it even comes from the homes. So they should be focused and know that as a woman, you will be marginalized. You will be denied so many opportunities. But you should always continue moving forward, having in mind that women should be pace setters, trailblazers. So I would like to say to that woman who has already, experienced these challenges that we're talking about, to be herself and know that she too can make a difference. She too can be a very good example that others will want to emulate.
As clearly seen from the stories of these women in this video, is it that violence against women has been made a fate of women irrespective of their social status? It can only be longed for that the fifth Sustainable Development Goal, gender equality, to eliminate all forms of violence against women and girls by 2030 will start becoming a reality in the industry, which is a conduit used to disseminate the gender equality message. This story was produced in partnership with